ASMR. Hey everybody, today for my lunch I have a salad. It just has romaine lettuce, carrots, cucumber, cauliflower, croutons, buttermilk ranch dressing, feta cheese, and a pickle. And I have a Coke Zero. And look at that, I'm wearing a different shirt from yesterday, but there's still some sort of a stain. Go me. I don't think you couldn't see my shirt in the last video though. My nose is feeling a little bit stuffy, but it's not being sick or anything. I think it's just the air in here. Chewing on a carrot. Chewing on a carrot. Chewing on a carrot. I've got on these like big old headphones so I can hear what I sound like in the mic. And I've always hated these big old headphones, even when I was younger, because they would always slip off my head. I remember when I was younger and I'd go for walks with my Walkman or my CD player, and I was constantly pushing the headphones back up on my head. So while my husband and son have like over-the-head Beats headphones, I just have my little Apple AirPods that look weird, but I just prefer those ones. So, back home in Maine, they have finally decided, well, they have recommended, it's been recommended that they close all schools for the rest of the year. It's really funny they haven't done that in Texas yet. Because back home in Maine, they don't even get out of school usually until like mid-June. Out here, the kids get out at the end of May, so I'm pretty positive very soon they'll be announcing that. Oh, cool fun. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that out here they will be announcing very soon he's supposed to do. For him, it's just a motivation issue. I feel bad for the kids that are struggling with the online work because they physically need the teacher to be in front of them showing them how to do the work. But other than that, I've been seeing some people posting on Facebook about for a while now, I've been seeing people that I know from all over the country talking about getting those notices from their work. The ones that say that you're essential. And how they've talked to police officers who've said, yes, to make you feel safer or better, you can have those, but we do not plan on pulling over cars just to make sure that you have something saying you're essential. So people have said that cops have told them that, but then at the same time I've seen people posting saying they were pulled over, asking what they were doing out. Our local police have put out a statement saying that they do not plan on doing something like that, and that we're not in a martial law situation. We're in a what do you call it? Not necessarily a state put order, but basically. I think that while they might approach people that are out and about, like walking around or loitering at a business with like crowds of like 4 or 5 people, and warn them, to separate or go home, they're not going to be pulling over, at least out here. Cars at random, or every car on the road or anything, asking for proof that they're allowed to be out. That's hard when you've got people going to work that are essential. You've got people that have to go to the doctor. We're still allowed to go and get gas, and we're still allowed to obviously go to the grocery store if we have to. It's just the people that are not following the rules that have like right now, it's supposed to be out here 1 adult from a family and no kids going to the store. Ew. Gross. I'm just gonna put that handful over here. I really could probably use a hair trim, but I kind of wanted to get my hair long enough to put in a ponytail, and it's not for me yet. I could put it in a midget ponytail, but anyway, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, 1 adult and no kids at the store out here. And they put out that recommendation a couple weeks ago. But my husband, when he went to the store by himself last weekend, said that there were couples with like 3 kids, and just couples in general, all shopping together, and people loitering at the gas station in like groups of 3 and 4. So people are not listening. I know that our local HEB finally put out something saying, well, actually, let me rephrase that. I saw something on Facebook where someone claimed they posted one, like a graphic that said, starting now, HEB isn't letting anyone under the age of 16 in, and no couples or families. But I don't know if that was a legit posting or not. So I have no idea if they're actually enforcing it or not. I don't know. That makes it really difficult for, well, let me just say that obviously entire families shouldn't be out shopping together. And if you're not a single parent, then what if you should be staying home with the kids? But that must be really hard for a single parent who's got very young kids that can't stay home alone, and they don't have a kid old enough to babysit the other ones. I don't know what they're supposed to do in those situations. This whole thing is so weird. There's, the scariness of it with all these people dying of it. Some of them young without health issues. There's them showing how easily it can spread. Then I've got some people on my Facebook. I'm not close friends with them. They're just like not even really acquaintances. They're just people from Facebook groups that I joined like years ago, and the groups haven't been active in years either. But some of these people I've seen posting things like they either think the government knows more than it's telling us, and they're trying to take away our rights, and they're the ones that did it, or it's like the end of the world. I don't really go in for that kind of thing, but it's still creepy to read it. Seeing senior portraits with the seniors having masks on, knowing that their graduation will either be virtual somehow, or it'll be like postponed until September or something. Then it makes me think. Sounds like either a plane or a train is coming. It's a train. happens again, like in the winter again. I think this is the last video I'm gonna make talking about this, because it's really depressing and obviously everybody's talking about it. No one really needs to be reminded, I guess. My son is supposed to have a dentist appointment. That's what I'm against. My son is supposed to have a dentist appointment on the 18th, but I think we're gonna cancel it. Our dentist is still open, but I'm just thinking if he is not in, like, you know, this is work for like cavities and stuff, but I'm just thinking if he's not in pain, like it's not currently bothering him, maybe it would be safer currently to cancel it until further notice, just because that seems like that's an awful lot of up close and personal mouth action and breathing between dentist and patient. Like, seems kind of, unless like you're in an extreme amount of pain and it's like a dental emergency, it just seems like that's a lot of unnecessary breathing on each other. I got these pickles, where they're like the classic natural pickles, or purely pickles or something like that, because my sleep schedule is still like way off, staying up way too late and sleeping in and stuff, and at night when I'm not tired and I'm getting like a feeling like I want a snack, these are good to eat just to take the edge off so that I don't reach for something else. I'm gonna end this in a minute because I can't believe in my video yesterday I just kept going on and on, not realizing that my camera had cut off like 5 or 6 minutes before. I don't want to risk that again. And I'm not really talking about anything amazing. So, yep. Before I go though, I just wanted to recommend a channel. If you are somehow not familiar with Ignited ASMR, I'm gonna link his channel in the description box. I linked it on my last video too, but the part where I was talking about him got cut out of the video because it wasn't recording at the time. But he's an old favorite of mine, and say old, I don't mean that he's old. He's not. He's younger than I am. But he was among the first eating ASMR people that I watched, with Suave Boom and Rungsky Whispers and stuff. Anyway, he's been back making videos consistently lately, and they're really good. So I'm gonna link him. Anyway, okay guys, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you haven't been staring at that stain on my shirt the whole time. But I guess if you have, that's okay. Maybe it distracted you from the fact that I had nothing interesting to say, or the fact that I dropped food on the floor twice, or the fact that I had to take a piece of salad out because I found my own hair in it.